Hey, what's up? It's Wick for Xiaomify, and today we're looking at Xiaomi's latest flagship phone, the Mi 9. Let's go! In the box, you'll find another box with this basic protective case, a USB-C to headphone jack adapter, a SIM card tool, and some instruction manuals. Below that, you'll find the Mi 9, with below that, a USB-C charging cable and wall adapter. And right out of the box, I gotta say that it feels nice in hand. Pretty much the same dimensions as the Mi 8, being just slightly taller, and it looks good. When seeing the Mi 8 and the Mi 9 next to each other, you can see that it's got a little bit more screen real estate on the Mi 9, and that smaller notch is definitely a very welcome improvement. Now let's look at some specs real quick. The Mi 9 has been upgraded with a Snapdragon 855 processor, giving it quite the performance boost. Its GPU also has been upgraded, which gives it quite the boost in graphic performance, and both consume less battery while giving higher performance. Its battery is slightly smaller, being a 33 mAh battery as opposed to the 3400 mAh battery found in the Mi 8. But with the upgraded CPU and GPU, it should result in better battery life in the Mi 9. The screen has gotten a bit bigger with the Mi 9, as it comes with a 6.4-inch screen, which is the result of a smaller chin and a slightly taller phone. Very welcome is the addition of Qi wireless charging, which supports 18-watt quick charging, which I unfortunately have not been able to test yet, as the new Xiaomi Qi chargers are pretty much sold out the second they got released here in China. So I hope to be able to test that in the near future. The Mi 9 also has a USB-C port supporting Quick Charge 4.0, and that can be used to really quickly charge your phone using the included fast charger. It's supposed to support even 27 watts chargers. The fingerprint scanner has been removed from the back to an improved in-glass fingerprint scanner on the front of the phone, just like in the Mi 8 Pro. You can also set up the selfie camera for face unlocking, and both the setup as well as unlocking is really fast with that as well.
Ta-da!
The biggest game changer definitely is the camera, the one you're dying to see. On the front, you'll find a 20 megapixel f2.0 selfie camera with 1080p video support. This is placed in that much smaller drop notch. We've tried that out. I actually really like the pictures. Susanna compared it with the Mi 8 and she said that it felt a little bit more natural.
This one still makes me feel like somewhat weird. This one makes like way more natural.
But when we compare the camera quality between the two, the Mi 9 definitely has improved on the selfie camera as well. The rear camera has been upgraded to a 3-lens camera setup, including a f1.75 79 degrees lens with a stunning 48 megapixels, a 2x optical zoom lens with a f2.2 aperture, and a 117 degrees super wide-angle lens at f2.2. Each of these lenses having their own dedicated image processor, and these pictures are good. That good that it's made it to the top 3 DxO mark, just below the shared number 1 spot, so it's basically on number 2. How good are they? Well, they're really impressive. Here's a picture taken with the regular lens, and here with that extra wide angle lens, and here with the 2x zoom lens. It's really nice to have these 3 lenses at your disposal. Obviously, I invited Susanna over to try out these pictures with as well, and both the portrait mode and the regular photos come out really nicely looking. They're sharp and colors look really good as well. I had a few occasions where it was not really focused and slightly out of focus, but in general the photos are really amazing. I've also taken some photos outdoor and overall the photos come out perfect, and I just had a few occasions where, especially at night, they come out slightly grainy, but comparing that with any other phone that I have right here, they do come out quite a bit better. I did notice taking all of these pictures that the wide angle lens has a little less contrast and a little less saturated colors, and that the edges are not as sharp as with the regular lens, which is something that is very common with super wide angle lenses. But nonetheless, I am very much impressed with the camera quality, and the pictures mostly come out really good. Also, the video is really amazing. Out of the box, it's set to record 4K at 30 frames per second, but it goes up to 4K 60 frames per second, which you can set to record in H.265 as well as H.264. I did notice that at night it sometimes slightly shifts focus when you're in really dark areas, but I also filmed this, for example, and it looks good. Another pretty cool feature is the infrared controller found on top of the phone. This allows you to set up IR devices so you can control things like your TV or your audio system from the phone. I actually had this on a phone when I was a teenager, and the fun that I had with that in bars during football matches, that feature brings back some good memories. The next cool thing is MIUI 10, Xiaomi's Android-based operating system. I mean, it works super smooth. It's very fast, it's responsive and snappy, and just like all of their other phones, you can change from having the on-screen controls in the bottom to having a full gesture-based interface, which I personally really prefer. I must say, I really love the small details and animations on the icons. It just makes it look slick and polished. Also, when you put it on the Qi charger, that animation looks really cool, and I really love it when you charge it over USB-C. That animation is just amazing. I'm reviewing the global version of this phone, so it's not the Chinese mainland model, and the global model comes just with a handful of pre-installed Google apps and just a few other apps like Amazon and Netflix, but luckily it's not a ton of unwanted pre-installed apps, which I find to be pretty nice. The speaker on the Mi 9 has improved quite a bit as well. Here I'm playing one of my beats over the Mi 9. And here on the Mi 8. You can hear that the sound is a little bit fuller, and you kind of hear that the transients in the snare drum come out a bit snappier on the Mi 9, and it sounded a little bit compressed or flatter on the Mi 8, so it's definitely improved quite a bit on the Mi 9. The microphone on both is slightly different as well. Hey, what's up? So this is what I sound like through the microphone on the Mi 8. Hey, what's up? So this is what I sound like through the microphone on the Mi 9. So what do I think? Well, overall, I'm super impressed with the Mi 9, and it's got quite the things going for it, like the Qi charging, which I really missed on the Mi 8. The camera setup is really good, and it's really cool to have that triple lens setup. The phone feels snappy and fast. Although I did wish it would come with a slightly bigger battery, it does last all day for me, and it charges so ridiculously fast that it's not really a problem. It's great to always see that basic case included with almost every Xiaomi phone, although I'm personally really not a big fan of the texture and feel of those cases, and I always prefer to get a more premium feeling case. For the Mi 9 series, Xiaomi has released a pretty cool case here in China, which I'm not sure if it's going to be released on the global market, but this case with strap allows you to firmly hold the phone, and I think it looks pretty cool. The optional case is out in China in red, black, and this purplish blue color, and I think that's actually a pretty cool addition to have. In Europe, the Mi 9 is going for somewhere in between 450 and 499 euros, which is more than half the price of its competitors in the top 3. For now, I say that the Mi 9 is definitely the smartphone to look at early 2019, especially looking at its price and quality. It's an amazing phone. So that's it for the Mi 9. What do you think? Is this the phone you want to be getting? Or is there something else you have in mind? Let me know down here in the comments section what your thoughts are. So leave a little like below this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so yet, because I'm doing a ton of videos about products from the Xiaomi ecosystem right here on the Xiaomify channel. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace!